This face hasn't seen makeup in like weeks, so yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it.
So yeah, hi.
It's quarantine. I'd give myself something to do. So today I was just going to talk about
My journey.
Obviously I haven't been yet, and I'm wondering if I will be able to go on time.
So yeah.
All my life I've kind of grown up watching American TV and films where it shows like them saving up for college, talking about all of that. And I never thought I would be someone to do something like that. I always assumed that I would join like my sister and the rest of my family in their journey sort of to a very good university in this country. In no way am I saying that I would never go there, because that was going to be my plan. Like, I've got into unis here and that was my plan.
I actually sound so stupid, like just shut up. I sound so stuck up.
It changed when I started doing the Sutton Trust Programme. My life completely like altered. My perspective on the world completely changed, and I experienced things that I never believed I would experience. For one, I got to fly out to the States for free in a group of lovely people, and it was one of the best weeks of my life.
That week was very pivotal.
About December of 2018, sorry, I completely forgot what year we were on then. I got an email from someone at my school, one of the teachers, describing this programme, and I thought that sounds amazing, mainly because it said about a free trip to the US, and I was like, yes, I've never been, always wanted to go. It helps like low-income families with particular living situations. I haven't had the easiest and smoothest rides to life, and so I just applied. I literally applied in one evening, and that was kind of a rational decision, but I'm so glad that I did. I kind of think maybe I could have put more effort into my application. So I just did that, and then I found out in January last year that I'd actually got a place who would learn all about education in the US and everything. They start planning this residential at a university here. The first one was at Nottingham University, so that was a very nerve-wracking experience. I hadn't met any of these people before, and suddenly I'd be staying at a university for, I think it was 4 or 5 days, with just random people, because we started talking and stuff, and then we got there and it was a very good experience, even though it was very tiring. And then that's really where it hit me, and I'd always ruled it out as a possibility, and I learned about all the amazing opportunities, all the different courses, the liberal arts style of education. I came back from that residential and I told my family, I'm really interested now. But that's when I really decided, look, this seriously could be something that I want to do. We had another residential which was more to do with testing, because you have to do like SATs and ACTs before you go. So I did the ACT after that residential. Horrible. Just saying the word ACT
Actually makes me feel sick.
So I took it and I actually did quite well, considering it was in the middle of my year 12 mocks and I was really struggling, but I did quite well considering it was my first try US week. So I was on the North Carolina week.
In North Carolina, we visited UNC in North Carolina, then we went to Virginia and saw a few unis there, Washington DC just for some sightseeing, and then Boston to go to Harvard for a university there.
And honestly, that week literally changed my life. It made me more confident. I really said to myself and my family, I was convinced that I was going to America, and I was like, I need to go. Like, I can't let this opportunity go. If it's there and available and I can get there, then I will. So I really tried from that point. I booked another ACT test and that was the summer holidays, so I did some practice over the last few weeks. I wish I'd kind of done more because I didn't do as much as I wanted to, but you know.
We learn.
And then come September, I did my ACT. Honestly, I came out crying. It was awful. I literally thought I'd failed, and I came out and I was like, right, my shot at American university is gone. And then I get the results a few days later and I find out I actually did quite a lot better. And we had a university fair, where we met loads of uni reps, made some concrete relationships there, talking to people about stuff.
Honestly, sometimes I'm so specific.
I actually got nominated for this scholarship at UNC, so I had all the interviews for that, and I didn't get it. I was distraught at that point because I'd really set my sight on it. I'd been through 2 days of like interviews and like a whole process, and it was so intense I'd missed school for it, and it just kind of, that was a massive setback for me. Everything was kind of going wrong, and I'd already applied for a university which I would find out about in December, and I didn't get into that one either. So December was one of the hardest months I've ever experienced. And then I decided to be more optimistic. I got convinced by quite a few teachers at my school.
And they convinced me. They were like, you need to just keep trying.
And then I had a deadline to apply for as many American universities as I wanted to. I think 5 or 6, and one of them had an earlier like decision deadline. And then rolls around February, where I found out that I had actually got accepted and got a scholarship at one of the universities. So yeah, that was a really life-changing moment where everything seemed to just fall in place. Like, I got accepted into a university in a different country.
I actually think everyone understood the first time.
Like, completely change my future. I could do travelling whilst getting a world-class education and meeting people from all over the world, and life hadn't been easy up to that point, so it really was an amazing moment where I just realised that yes, I can do it. I'm actually going to America. It still hasn't settled and we're in April, so yeah, it's overwhelming and I've still got a lot of stuff to sort out, but I've already spoken to so many lovely people who are going to be there with me. Yeah, I'm really gonna try
And live my life to the fullest.
make choices, take risks and do things that maybe I hadn't considered before, because so yeah, this channel I will probably be discussing my journey further. I might make some videos when I get to university and explain my experience with it, but yeah, basically I just wanted to start with a video where I just discussed what's really happened and how I got there. I'm very excited for the future, and yeah, stay happy and positive in this time. So I just realised how bad the outro was, so I thought I'd just say thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far through, I'm very surprised, and please subscribe and like to my channel if you want to hear more about America. I might be uploading some random videos about anything and everything in this time. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.